Hello and welcome. I am MrFearless, and this amazing guy right next to me is AmazingSound, and we're going to be playing on a new server, BerryCraft, a multiplayer SMP with other YouTubers, and today, our very first day, we're going to work on a little build here, and at the end we're going to reveal it to the other members of the server. AmazingSound and I are going to be teammates for this build and for the entire season, which is going to be really cool. I haven't worked with him before, so it's going to be a great opportunity to play with somebody I haven't played with before. And it's going to be a great opportunity to also get to see all these other great, amazing builds and these new amazing people. So I'll get back to you guys after we have a little bit more built up. Well, Amazing and I were able to finish the entire exterior of our spawn build here. It's actually really cool. It's this very interesting block palette, and I wasn't very confident in this at first. But sometimes you really just have to have confidence in yourself and your abilities, and the confidence in your abilities of your friends, and you really could push the boundaries of what you could do in Minecraft. And I think we achieved just that with this build. You won't really be able to see it until later when we do the grand reveal, but I'm going to do a little grand reveal of my own. We've got a mending villager now, all thanks to Amazing, and he really is living up to his name by getting us a trade like this. It is pretty expensive for 38 emeralds. I think that's just perfect. This is only episode 1, and look at what he's done already. And I can't wait till we can get back together and finish the interior of this build. I think he's been working a little bit on it so far. There's plenty more to do, so we'll see how that goes a little bit later. Well, we're back, and AmazingSound was able to join us, but we had a tragedy. Our mending villager became a Protection 3 villager even after we traded with them. We're not sure how that happened, but it did, and it's pretty much ruined this whole villager. So we're not sure what we're going to do with him now. I think Amazing has some ideas with an axe, but right now he's stuck with us. We're stuck with him. I think it's time to do the final show-off of the original build that we built for Spawn. This is the first floor, and as you can see, we've decorated it with armor stands, we've got some carpet and bone blocks, and we've got our mending villager back. It's the exact same villager there was before. Nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing. And on the second floor, we have our little resting area, with some looms serving as bedside tables, and some chests for storage. And on the upper level, we've got our balconies looking on over the bay near spawn, and another balcony looking over the other amazing builds we're going to look at in a moment. But really, the central part of this build is this enchanting station here. It was the first fully level 30 enchantment station on the entire server. And I think Amazing did a great job in getting this all set up for us. And if we want to look at it from the outside, we can see it in its full glory with the red nether brick, acacia, and sandstone. Now let's move on to one of the other fantastic builds of the server. And this is by Neo Industries, Blue and Pixel. It's a very futuristic build, and I believe this is the kitchen. You see they have beds, chests, plenty of furnaces. They even have a little area to grow some food, which is really cool. And up on the second level, they have more storage space, a enchanting station, a secret that I probably shouldn't see, and a little balcony to look over the area, just like we have up there. Just a little bit lower, though, than ours. They also have some great lighting features in here. Really like this build. I think it turned out just perfect. They used a lot of methods that I would have never used with this open concept walls, and it's very futuristic, even with its own redstone door. And I especially love the well that they added on. We also have the Feminine Faction build, made by Foxy Fiery Fury and Donut. As you can see, it's a medieval-based build, made of wood, dark oak, marine, and plenty of stone. And I actually really like the outside here. They've got a little pen for animals, a little bit of a garden, even a campfire, all in one chunk. And on the inside, it doesn't fail to disappoint either. They have lots of patterns for the floor, carpet, a little bay window to look out over the other builds, and an upstairs area. It's very cramped up here, but they didn't have a lot of room to begin with. And here's up at the top of the tower where we can see our build and a couple of other builds. Last but not least is Wonky, Senzaki, and PvP Penguins build. It's a very simple church-looking building. I really love the attention to detail here. They don't have a lot, but I think that really works for this build. and they really have taken advantage of how much space they have. I think it's finally time for me to cast my vote. Not like I've recorded this a million times and lost the footage. Nope, that would never happen. But I think every single team has done a fantastic job. But I think my vote is going to have to go towards the Crusaders. There's something to say about a very simplistic design. You don't need a lot of detail to make something look great. So I think that's where I'm going to put my vote. But with all my blabbering, we haven't gotten to see what some of the other BerryCraft members had to say about these builds.
I just want to say, I think that Fearless is a fool. Only because he did not vote for me. I think that Wonky deserved the vote, but I think when he said he was first place, he was obviously incorrect. Future is now, and you guys will all be left in the past. But, so starting with Wonky's build, I really like it. It's very simple. I don't think I could have designed it myself, just because I'm terrible with texture, as you look at my block over there. I think that this was an obvious second place for me. I think that Fearless, when I looked at your base, it looked impressive from the outside. I think architecturally...
He's holding a sword. I'm sorry.
Architecturally, that it doesn't make any sense. And the inside was a little bit cramped. It felt like you did a lot with the space, but it felt like you tried to do too much with the space. Like I said, color palette, it was beautiful. I'm not a acacia hater, so I think acacia is one of my least favorite woods, but it's definitely nothing I knock points off for. Yeah, overall, really nice build. Finally, my vote is actually going to my vote is going to go to the third person that I'm going to talk about today. Obviously, first place, even over mine, honestly. I loved the color palette. I loved everything about it. There were some inconsistencies, but I don't think I can hold them against you nearly as much as Fearless's. So,
wow.
I just wanted to go ahead and throw my vote in for it.
WonkyDudHG says I really liked everyone's builds. The color palette of Foxy and Donut's base was great. I really liked what you did with the armor stands in your base Fearless. And I liked the lighting in Blue and Pixel's base. My favorite was Foxy and Donuts, so they will get my diamond vote.
I chose my, I guess I was sort of process of elimination, because I love them all so much, and I just had to keep walking back and forth and try to figure out which one just stood out to me the most. And so I love this one, but this one is actually like a lot more similar to my style, and it was kind of narrow inside and a little bit barren. So I did love it, but it wasn't on the top of my list, and so I narrowed it down to these two, and I love both of them so much. I love this Victorian style. I love the red nether brick, and I don't love the acacia. But one of the things I don't really love is the narrowness at the bottom. It like structurally, it does throw me off. It seems off balance, and I think that's one of the feelings that unsettles me about it. Is like, okay, and so that is what finally left me with Neo Industries.
Although the first group recording session didn't go as well as I hoped it would, my shield's freaking out there, I think there is always plenty of opportunity to have some more fun with our friends here on the BerryCraft server. And I think one of those opportunities is about to present itself. I've got a full trident here that I'm going to try to enchant. Looks like we've got loyalty 3. That's pretty good. It's fine just to have that. Means that it'll always come back to me so I can always damage opponents. I think that'll be perfect for taking on an ocean monument. Well, the Guardian raid went fantastic. We were able to get plenty of materials, and 10 sponges, some dark prismarine, prismarine shards, and all types of other prismarine, all thanks to Blue over here. He really helped us out, and I think we helped him out by helping him clean out the farm. Well, I hope you have a fantastic day, and if not, there is always tomorrow, and I'll see you then.